Hello, everyone. Welcome to Microsoft Teams for Staff Collaboration. We're going to get started taking a closer look at how you can create a brand new staff room team or PLC team for staff collaboration, communication, productivity, and workflow. Here I am in the desktop version of Microsoft Teams, and I simply clicked on the Teams button here in the far left navigation in order to view all of my team tiles. To create a brand new team, I'm simply going to click on Join or Create Team here in the top right corner. Now notice that I see two main buttons. I see Create Team or Join a Team with a Code. We're going to create a brand new team, so I'm simply going to click the Create Team button. And notice that I have 4 different types of teams to choose from. Let's quickly review the 4 types of teams. The first type is a class team, which is meant for working directly with students. It includes the Assignments tab for productivity and workflow between the teachers and the students, as well as OneNote class notebooks for student use. The next 2 teams are meant for staff collaboration, communication, productivity, and workflow. We see a professional learning community, a PLC team, and a staff team, and we'll talk about the difference between those 2 in just a moment. The last type of team, labeled Other, is meant for use with clubs, study groups, extracurriculars like sports teams, or you can even use Other to create a team to invite parents for parent communication. All right, let's go back to the professional learning or PLC team as well as the staff team. The main difference between these 2 is the type of OneNote notebook that comes with them. The PLC team has a PLC OneNote notebook. This notebook is entirely collaborative, so all members of the team have access to every section and can collaborate in every section of the PLC notebook. Inside a staff team, it comes with a special staff notebook. This staff notebook includes a collaboration space, a content library that only administrators can add content to, while other teachers can view that content, they can't edit it. And then each member of the team receives his or her own staff notebook. So depending on if you're looking at large-scale staff collaboration, you might want to choose a staff team. If you're looking at, say, a department or a special group of teachers coming together wanting to collaborate, you might choose a PLC team. For the purpose of this video, we're going to choose a staff team. Once you've selected the type of team you wish to create, you're going to add in a few more details. For instance, you need to provide a specific name for your team. Below name, you can add a brief description for your staff or colleagues. Below description is privacy. This is a very important step. Please make sure that your team is set to private so that only team owners can add members to the team. You don't want other staff in ECSD being able to search and find your team. Now, before we click next, we have 2 more options to consider. Notice that I can create a team using an existing team as a template. So if I have a team from a previous year, or I happen to have another team that is set up in a similar way to how I'd like this particular team set up, I could go ahead and select that team and click Choose Team. Below, I also have the ability to create a team using a group set up by either yourself or Edmonton Catholic Schools in Outlook. So again, if I select that option, I can see all of the groups that I currently belong to in Outlook, and I can select one of those groups and click Choose Group. Let's go back for a minute. Why would you want to consider creating a team using a group set up by you or Edmonton Catholic Schools? Well, if you set up this team using a group, then you will actually see the team in your calendar in Outlook. All right, so I've gone ahead and added my name. I'm not going to include a brief description. I'm going to leave this set to private. And in this case, I'm simply going to click Next. Notice that in the next window, I'm prompted to add people to my staff team. I can skip this step for now. After a brief moment, my team is generated inside Microsoft Teams, and I can go ahead and start populating it with members as well as content.